Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tutu Atwell there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Ready,
so now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Street. Warriors 70. Go.
Willis. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Here we go.
Willis on the sweep. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes we even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
On the check. Come on. Hit. COVID-19. Say, hurt. 18, Pioneer.
Willis. Throw caught by Achane. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger. Go sweep. Trap 60. Ready, right?
Now Willis. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready?
Here's Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Okay, break. 60 by 60.
Willis out of the gun. He'll try to do it himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Allen going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. The Bills at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Ground 80, 56, 56.
Throwing now is Allen. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Regular. 180. What's up?
And again, it's Allen. That one out wide and intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Now Willis to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. When you look at this defense, they come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Pat the street. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Second and 10. Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Panther 11.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 65, Mustang 19.
Here's Willis. got his man in stride, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Come on, come on.
And the Dolphins first
Back
down.
to 60. Go, Reed. Go.
To throw, here's Willis. Got his man, and that's the rookie fourth-round pick. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Again, Willis to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Ready, set.
Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? In motion is Washington. In motion, there goes Bell.
Ready.
The shotgun snap to Willis. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10.
First down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Ready, ready. 18. Viking, 18. Ready.
Back to throw, Willis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Cougar 19.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Now Willis. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Alec Iomanner with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who played best and don't worry about the rest of it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. Headed second down.
Alert, alert, alert. Round 80. Middle, 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 middle. What's that?
So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. George Pickens, 58 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Got it. Ready?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Middle, 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 middle.
Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And nothing after the catch here as he's dropped right on the spot at the 47, but in plus territory. Now Allen. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
At the Dolphins' 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. George Pickens with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have broken the tie. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Warriors, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Willis. To the right side and complete to Washington. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go street. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw, Willis. Sanders hands it complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Come on. Ready.
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. 1 second, all that remains. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Good for a Bills.
Half 85. Half 85.
First and 10.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
56, 56.
To throw, it's Allen. That is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer, and they get the safety there.
And this is one I think where the safeties usually got to come a long way. So sometimes it's tough for them to slow down that momentum. That's going to draw the flag more times than not.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To the air, Allen. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll will take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DJ Moore, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead.
Dolphins 14.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Willis looks to pass it here. Now he's going to step up and run. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. And he's got room. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
Well, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Allen going to run with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Bills 42, Dolphins 14.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Ready,
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Willis. Past the 20. And he's got a first down. It's a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Willis is going to throw once more. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Willis out of the gun. And he's got it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Alec Iomanner with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins get a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
21.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to
Carlson
kick off.
now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Allen off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Throwing now is Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Allen. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Allen to throw once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to run with it. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Allen going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DJ Moore with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
49, Dolphins 21. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to George Pickens. A gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Alert! Middle.
From the gun, it's Allen. Completes it to Hardman. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The end result, 21 yards.
That's good.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about...
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Let's go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On the ground, it's Ollie Gordon. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
19 yards. And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Miami.
Now Willis. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Malik
Ashton Davis in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning.
Under pressure, they got him again. And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Willis. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly his signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And that final kickoff